Hello, Darby Reviews here. I'm here to show off my fighting game collection, which I am a huge fighting game fan, which I have some stuff right here too. And it's going to take a while in this video. Starting off by the games I shouldn't have bought and why did I bother buying them. But unfortunately, I couldn't find my Samurai Showdown Sen game for some reason. I'm pretty sure a lot of Samurai Showdown fans are glad that I didn't find it because it's considered the worst one of the series. Anyway, yeah, Tao Feng. This is from the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, which isn't really good. Sorry, John Device. Biofreaks. It's not really that good. And then the Star Wars game. It's okay. I mean, it's not very good, but at least the soundtrack is good. And one of the worst games, Killing Zone. I don't know why I spend money on it. And then this fucking game. The worst game I've ever played. The worst fighting game I've ever played, Criticom. Do you guys a favor. Don't play this game. It's unplayable. I don't know why I spent money on it. I saw a video on it and I was like, it can't be that bad, could it? Oh yes, it's that bad. Makes Shaq Fu look good. I also have a Mortal Kombat t-shirt and also a Mortal Kombat poster that I got from the Game Exchange. I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Huge Mortal Kombat fan. This one I ordered it off of GameStop pre-order, and I have a Baraka figure. Also have a Goku one when I pre-ordered Fighter Z. I also have a fig thing of Scorpion, which is my favorite character of all time, and I also have these deception cards because I ruined my other one, so I bought another one, and it came with Baraka. A steel book of Tekken 7, which is my, hate to say it, least favorite Tekken game outside of the first one, but yeah, I'm the only one who doesn't really care for Tekken 7. It doesn't have the disc in there because I got this from Best Buy for like $9. This is Virtua Fighter 2 on the Genesis. It's okay port. It's an okay one. This is a spin-off, but I decided to put it in there, the Sub-Zero. Oh yeah, this was one of the games I was supposed to be in the Why Did I Buy It section, but War Gods, it's okay. It's got a decent soundtrack. Killer Instinct, I still need to buy the gold. Mortal Kombat, Nintendo 64. Clay Fighter. I wish I had the Blockbuster, but I don't. It's expensive. Clay Fighter 2. My favorite game of all time, Mortal Kombat 2. Clay Fighter, the Tournament Edition. Yeah, the DS version of Mortal Kombat 3. Hard as hell. Tekken Advance, pretty good game actually on there. Street Fighter, the Turbo, it's a good game. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, regular Street Fighter 2, the censored Mortal Kombat, I still like it, but it's not the best. The original Mortal Kombat 3. I don't care what anybody says, Smash Brothers is a fighting game. Don't care. Yeah. Mortal Kombat 4 and Mace, the Dark, what was it? Dark Arc, whatever. It's an okay game. The original Mortal Kombat, this is my original copy, of course, and yeah, Mortal Kombat's my favorite series. Again, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Genesis. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. great game. Mortal Kombat 4, underrated game. A lot of people hate it, but whatever. Tekken 3, the best Tekken game. Tekken 2, Tekken 1. All the Tekken games have a really great soundtrack. Soul Blade, really good game. People might not remember that this is actually the first Soulcalibur game. Sadly, I don't have a Dreamcast, so I don't have the first Soulcalibur game. But oh well. One day. Dead or Alive, the first game's kind of underrated. King of Fighters, 99. Pretty good game. Probably might be my favorite one, I guess. And Battle Arena, Toshin. This was before Soulcalibur came out, and it's the first sword fighting 3D game. And Super Dragon Ball Z. At first I didn't like it, but I gave it another try, so it's a pretty good game. Mortal Kombat 11. The most recent game that I got that was fighting. It's a good game. There's some things that need to improve. Anyway. Mortal Kombat XL. Yeah, I paid $60 for Dead or Alive 6. It's a good game, but it still needs some more content and stuff. But anyway. It's just Soulcalibur 6. I keep accidentally pressing the button. But Injustice 2 Legendary Edition, good game. Soulcalibur 6, it's actually a steelbook in there. Yep, steelbook with the soundtrack in there. Good game, but it could have been better in certain areas. Anyway, King of Fighters 14. I really do like this game. Yeah, I know the graphics aren't amazing, but it's still a pretty good game. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, in my opinion, worth it. Killer Instinct, Defendable, yeah, whatever, edition. Yeah, good game. I've been waiting for years to play that one, but Blaze Blue Extended Edition, I got this really cheap, so it's a cool fighting game, buy it. Ultimate Marvel 3, Xbox One, good game. Soulcalibur 2, had to get it because Soulcalibur is really good. Virtua Fighter 5, sadly I don't have a good case for it. It's an underrated game, and I wish Virtua Fighter would come back. Yeah, Mortal Kombat XL again, because I love Mortal Kombat. Fighter Z, one of the best Dragon Ball Z fighting games out there, period. And of course, Mortal Kombat 11, again, played more hours on the PlayStation version. King of Fighters 12, I know people don't like this one. I can kind of see why, but it's still a pretty decent game. Armageddon, Xbox, probably the best looking one. Xenoverse 2, sadly I don't have a good cover for that. But, yeah. Soulcalibur 4, another really good game, but it's not the best. Xenoverse 1, yeah. Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition on the PlayStation 4. The second game is way better, but it's still a pretty good game. And Tekken 7, my least favorite Tekken game. Dead or Alive 5, last round, pretty good, but I know there's like a million content stuff. Street Fighter 5, the biggest disappointment of fighting game history. Well, I have the other one pretty soon, but yeah, it's a decent game, but there's just a lot of problems with this. Dead or Alive Dimensions, a really underrated 3DS game. because I really love the Metroid stage on here. Yeah, sadly I don't have a good case for it. And Super Street Fighter 4. I do have Super Street Fighter 4, but I let my cousin borrow it since his copy broke, I guess, I think. So, yeah, that's not in the collection right now. But, again, my favorite game of all time, Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, yeah. This is my favorite game, period. So, yeah. Eternal Champions, like, underrated game. Some people like it, some people don't. Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, it's okay. World Heroes, I think this is underrated, and I wish more people would play it. King of Fighters 2006, the one game I have not even played yet. I have maybe 3 games I've not played in my collection, but yeah, anyway. The Art of Fighting, Technology, okay. I think this game is underrated. In Street Fighter EX3. Yeah, so I really like the soundtrack in this game. Soulcalibur 3. Great game. Soulcalibur 5. A lot of people don't like this game. I think it's okay. It's like the story is horrible and some of the characters are missing that should have been there, but it's still a pretty good game in terms of gameplay wise, graphic wise, music wise, but the story is awful. Mortal Kombat Deception, great Mortal Kombat game. Tekken 4, an underrated Tekken game in my opinion. I really like Tekken 4. Tekken Tag, probably the second best Tekken game in my opinion, and the soundtrack is really good, and it was good for its time in terms of graphic wise too, and gameplay. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on the Xbox. Budokai Tenkaichi. This game did not age very well. And regular Street Fighter 4. I used to have mixed feelings about it, but it's still a decent game. Again, I don't have a good case for this. I need to find a better case for this game. A lot of people love this game, and I know a lot of people want a third game, which I don't understand why they don't have a third game yet. Ultra Street Fighter 4. Much better than the regular, and Super was much better than the original too. Again, I don't care what people say. Smash Brothers Melee is a fighting game, and it's probably one of the best fighting games out there on the GameCube. And here is the biggest disappointment of fighting games. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is a good game, but there's just a lot of things that they patched it up, but there's just a lot of things wrong. And another one is this one, Marvel Infinite. Man, people were hyped about it, but sadly the hype died really quick. From the roster to the no X-Men to the graphics to the content, it's just Street Fighter, the arcade edition, slightly better than the regular. A really underrated game right here, Guilty Gear Rev 2. I'm not very good at it, but it's still a really good one. And this is Marvel 3. Sadly, they didn't give me another good case. And Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate. Good, but last round obviously better. Marvel 3. Good game. Ultimate 3 is obviously better. Dead or Alive 4. Alpha 52 gives me nightmares. She's one of the most annoying bosses to face against. It's a good game, but a really hard one. This is the first Blaze Blue game I have. I didn't pay very much for it, and I kind of suck at it. Wish I had a better case for this game because it's really good. King of Fighters 13. And And again, Smash Brothers Ultimate. Either this or Melee is the best one. I have a tough time choosing. Brawlout. Smash Brothers clone, but it's a decent one. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 again. And this port is not very good. It's not because of the graphics, but there's just a lot of things wrong with it that I don't even want to go to detail with. Pokken, pretty good Pokemon fighter game, and Street Fighter Anniversary again, but on the Switch. I like it on the Switch. Ultra Street Fighter 2. I honestly like Ultra Street Fighter 2, but it's not the greatest Street Fighter 2 version. Tekken 6, I had to rebuy it because my disc got scratched. I like Tekken 6 over Tekken 7 any day. Burst Limit. Underrated Dragon Ball Z game. It's probably one of the last good ones for a while. The HD Budokai collection. That's the first one and the third one. I don't know why they didn't put the second one on there. The second one was good too. Guilty Gear XX Ancient Core. Yeah, this is on the Wii. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Samurai Shodown Sen. Yeah. A lot of people did not like this game. It's okay. It's not the greatest. Guilty Gear X2 Reloaded. Really good game on the Xbox. Tekken Tag Team 2, probably the third best Tekken game, I guess, or fourth. I don't know. Some people have mixed feelings about it, which is weird. I remember it was really good, you know, whatever. The best version is Soulcalibur 2, the GameCube version, which has Link on it, and it is amazing, and it's the best Soulcalibur ever. And Mortal Kombat Deception on the Xbox, and SNK Capcom vs SNK 2 on the GameCube. Some people don't like that's on the GameCube, but it's really good still. Dead or Alive Ultimate 1, which is a remake of Dead or Alive 1. In my opinion, my favorite version of Tekken Tag Team 2. I know some people don't like it, but yeah, it's got alternate Mario skins and Zelda skins and stuff. And one of the hardest fighting games I've ever played, SNK Chaos. Holy crap, this game is hard. And a lot of people don't like it because it's hard. Dead or Alive 3, sadly I don't have a good case for it. A lot of people love this game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah. When's Marvel? Yeah, I got this used, but I only paid $40, which is a good deal considering how much the game goes for. My opinion, I know people are going to get hurt by this, but I think it's kind of overrated. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. Tosanako vs. Capcom. Pretty good Wii fighting game. I suck at it, but Dead or Alive Ultimate 2, which is a remake of Dead or Alive 2, which Dead or Alive 2 is really good. A game I have not played yet, and I know there was this YouTuber I watched, what the heck is his name? Combo Breaker or Combo Broker. He did a video on it. I just decided to buy it based off of his video. Deadly Alliance on the GameCube. Yeah, I know. I love Mortal Kombat. Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. It's a good game. Best port of the Deception, in my opinion, because it's got Goro and Shao Kahn era. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games on the GameCube era, besides Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers Brawl. I don't know, people have some mixed feelings about it. I think it's a good game. Not the best Smash Brothers, but still probably my favorite Wii game on the system. So Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which has the female chameleon, and technically it kind of is the best version of this, of the all three. Oh boy, people really don't like this one, Capcom Fighting Evolution. And I know they complain, oh, recycled sprites and stuff, but Capcom's been using recycled sprites since the 90s, and Marvel vs. Capcom and SNK, they use the same sprites, so I don't understand why this one gets a ton of hate. I know it's not the best, and it has a really good soundtrack too. Budokai 2, I don't have a disc for it, case. I wish I had, I need to rebuy it again because my disc is all scratched up. Soulcalibur 2 on the PlayStation 2. Not my favorite version, but Tekken 5, considered one of the best. I can understand that because it has a lot of content on there, which a lot of games these days don't. Dead or Alive 2, Hardcore. I didn't pay that much money for it. No. Good Dead or Alive game. Virtua Fighter 4, yeah, I only paid $1.99 for that. Virtua Fighter Sega, please. Make another Virtua Fighter, please. Good series. Deadly Alliance, once again, on the PlayStation 2. I've probably played this version the most. Virtua Fighter 4 Ultra, or not Ultra, Evolution. Considered one of the best Virtua Fighter games and one of the best fighting games, period. I don't know about that, but still a really good fighting game. Injustice, the first one, once again, but on Xbox. Everybody's least favorite Mortal Kombat game, besides this, I guess the spin-offs. Honestly, this game's not that bad. It's just the fatalities were not good at all. The story was kind of wacky, but whatever. Budokai 2, again, Budokai 2 is one of my favorite fighting games for Dragon Ball Z. And Budokai Tenkaichi 2, yeah. Budokai 1 on the GameCube, wish I had a good case for it, and Mortal Kombat, or aka Mortal Kombat 9, one of the best revivals in history. But Persona 4 Arena, this is the only Persona game I have, and that's the fighting game one. Soulcalibur 4 with Darth Vader in it. I don't have a PlayStation 3, but I saw it for $7.99 and I had to get it. And one day I'll get a PlayStation 3 and possibly PlayStation All-Stars, even though it's like a Smash Brothers clone and it doesn't look as great. But anyway, Street Fighter Alpha Analogy, I only paid $6.99, which was a really good pickup. the complete edition of Mortal Kombat 9. Yep, that's a great game there. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Xbox, which I played a crap ton of, and Mortal Kombat Armageddon for the PlayStation. Sort of disappointed, I meant to say, on the previous Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Disappointed by it. Wasn't the best in terms of fatalities, and the story mode was hard. But I do love the kart combat, and I do like that there's over 60 characters, but some of the characters' moves were borrowed. Still a good game, and I probably played this one the most, surprisingly, out of all the Mortal Kombat games. Yeah, I didn't want to include wrestling games or boxing, because some of them are just all over the place. I don't really have that many in the first place, but anyway, I have a Mortal Kombat magnet for a fridge magnet. Yeah, Street Fighter comic. It's a really cool cover, but a strategy guide for deception, a free comic book day, Street Fighter 5, another free comic book day, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat comics. I really need to get more of these. And this also, I have the only one I have of Mortal Kombat X comics. I really need to buy more of these. Another Mortal Kombat comic. Really like this cover with all the characters on it. And this was the latest one I have of the comics, the free comic book day, Sakura versus Karen. And that's it. That's it for all my collection here. This is Darby Reviews.